Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5. So, let's continue where we left off. We got a few research agreements coming up. It should be enough to give us dynamite. And then I could just declare war on Theodora again, in 10 turns. And this time we will get Constantinople. Because I still want that. How many wonders does it have? Not that many, but there are some really nice ones, like the Leaning Tower. I want that one for sure. And the Hanging Gardens will make the city nice in the long run, because there are still quite a lot of turns left in this game. This game will be longer than an average game, because of the Future Worlds mod. Unless I conquer everyone by then, but I'll try not to. But this is a standard pace game, so yeah. I don't think we'll be able to conquer everyone that fast. And Polynesia just took a city. Theodora is pretty much irrelevant now. She still has 4 cities, but yeah, she's getting wrecked. Funny thing is, she's still the tech leader. At least I think she is. She might be 1 tech behind Pakal. Pakal has 47, Theodora has 46. Okay, so she's 1 tech behind the leader. Speaking of Pakal, I'll have to do something about Pakal at some point. Okay, World Congress vote. I don't really want a world religion, that's not mine. It will upset Polynesia if I vote against it. I don't necessarily want culture from World Wonders either. Although, it will be useful once I take Constantinople. I only have 3 wonders right now, which is not amazing. But I'll take several more once I take Constantinople. Let's check the wonder count. Polynesia has quite a few. Pakal has quite a few. Well, I don't really want to upset Polynesia because it's the only civ I can get declaration of friendship with until ideologies. Let's just vote for culture from World Wonders. It's acceptable. Anyway, do we have all the rows we need? Unfortunately, I will not be able to connect my 2 newest cities. At least, not directly. Unless we go through the city-state territory. That's not a bad idea, actually. There's already a road section right here. I could connect them like that. But that's not really a priority at the moment. We still need a lot of improvements around here. So let's work on that. Another mine. And now we just wait for dynamite. With artillery, this should be pretty damn easy. We also have quite a few melee units. But I need a few more garrisons, because I got full honor at this point. We need 1 more unit, 2 more units. We got 3 more units. I'll just get some cheap units and use them for that purpose. Alright, so fortify. And we got extra population. Let's have a look at tile assignments. This is mostly fine, I suppose. Production. Yeah, this city could use some production. Okay, carry on then. Up to 10 population. And I'm out of good tiles to work. We should buy that cow. I don't think I want to wait 9 turns. Yep, let's just buy the cow. And the 3rd city. Yep, this looks fine to me. Or we could work the food. 8 turns for the city to grow. Alright. Also, I think I'm going to bribe Hong Kong. I wouldn't mind the happiness. Because I can't really annex my newest cities right now. Not without getting more happiness. Or not without just using gold to buy a courthouse. Or without dropping into negative happiness. Oh, nice, we can propose something. Okay, then. Oh, we can't propose international games because no civilization has researched radio yet. Okay, then, never mind that plan. Historical landmarks? That wouldn't be a bad idea. +5 culture from wonders would also be nice. 4 thieves would be angry if I propose historical landmarks. Okay, let's go for the safe option then. I got 2 natural wonders, so +10 base culture wouldn't be bad. What are the other options? We don't really have a lot of other options. And unfortunately, the world religion passed. But oh well. Anyway, natural heritage sites. They both passed. Okay. When's the next research agreement? In 5 turns. Right. I could get another cannon or two, and then upgrade them to artillery. That might not be a bad idea. Let's have a look. What are the top production cities? Well, Warsaw is number 1. We could get a cannon in 4 turns. I think I'd rather finish the factory. What's the second top? Moscow. It's still building a factory. Poznań. 6 turns. Moscow. 5 turns. Okay, let's get one in Moscow. The factory can wait a few turns. That's going to be what? 5 artillery units? 6. Yeah, that should be enough for a while. Alright. Let's go improve that marble and we can get another mine. And now we just wait some more. We can get another manufactory. Sounds good. We need more production here. Citrus from Shaka. Can we buy that again? We should be able to. Yes, we can. Nice. I don't think he will buy horses. No. And I can't suggest declaration of friendship just yet. Alright, do we have to remove any more road sections? Actually, we kind of do, like this one. That one is not needed. Metallurgy is almost done. I still got that pikeman. I suppose we can upgrade him to a lancer. A pikeman is not very useful at this stage of the game. At least I can use a lancer to capture cities quickly. Alright then. So, what do we want to do with that forest? I could just build more manufactories there. But we need more improvements near our other cities. We need one worker near our 2 newest cities. Let's just send one right away. Mine. More population. My cities are growing a little bit too quickly. We're going to need more happiness for that. Which is why I wanted to bribe Hong Kong. I think we should just do it. Yep, let's just do it. We're getting almost 300 gold per turn. So unit upgrades shouldn't really be a problem. We are now allied with what? 7 city-states? Not bad, no, 6 city-states. And I'm friendly with a few more, with 2 more. And we got the patronage opener. I'll get at least 1 policy in patronage. Maybe 2 or 3, we'll see how it goes. We will be getting an ideology sometime soon. Okay, Polynesia. We don't have any negatives, so it should work. Yes, it did, nice. I don't think he will buy any horses. No, he will not. Alright then. That's okay. I got a few archaeologists queued up in Warsaw after the factory, because we got quite a few antiquity sites we can convert to landmarks. That was kind of the whole point of getting archaeology. Yeah, Pakal is denouncing us. We don't care. Oh, Shaka didn't like that either. Well, I can't get a declaration of friendship with Shaka anymore. Maybe once we get an ideology. If I decide to go for autocracy. I'm actually not sure yet. I haven't decided which ideology we'll go for. Polynesia is the tourism leader. And they got autocracy. If I go autocracy, I could stay friendly with both Polynesia and Shaka. And focus on Pakal as well as Pocatello. I have to do something about Pakal or he will run away with science. He's at 48 techs, I'm at 45. So he's only 3 techs ahead of us, but it will get worse if I just leave him alone and let him do his thing. So I think autocracy is actually a pretty good idea. That way I won't have to worry about Polynesia or about Shaka. Not that Polynesia would be a problem, But if Shaka declared war on me, I would have to focus on him 100%. Beating him wouldn't be a problem, but I would have to dedicate a lot of resources to doing that. So staying friendly is probably a good plan. We won't get any early adopter tenants, but I'm leaning towards autocracy. Also, I very rarely get a chance to play with autocracy. So I'm kind of looking forward to using it. It's usually order, simply because order is just a superior choice a lot of the time. For several different reasons. Oh hey, our scout is still there. We can't auto-explore right now, alright. We are trapped. Let's just disband him then. Yep, we are completely trapped actually. Alright, delete the unit. We don't really need him anymore. Okay, so more improvements. Let's get a mine or two. The city could use some production. Yep. And repair. Alright. Plus on population again. We are a little bit low on happiness. I do have a zoo queued up. So that will help a little bit. But it's quite possible we'll drop into the negatives briefly. I can't buy any more luxuries, can I? I don't think so. Yeah, Pocatello is asking for a lot. I'm not going to give him that much for one luxury. There's still one more mercantile city-state, but I would have to give them over 1000 gold. It might be worth considering if I drop into the negatives. Again, we have a lot of gold, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Okay, more gold. Sure, I can use that gold to steal your city-state. But I'll wait until I actually drop into the negatives, and then we can consider getting another city-state. Maybe we'll get a useful quest? Probably not, but who knows? Military science. Oh yeah, that unlocks one of our unique units, which is a special cavalry, which can attack again and deals extra damage to nearby units after defeating an enemy in battle. It's not bad, maybe I'll get a few. Well, we can already get one, because we can upgrade the knight, so there's that. Let's have a look. Bonus versus armor. Gains additional combat strength after combustion. Okay, so we might want to consider combustion if we go that route. As in, if we recruit more of these guys. I'm just checking their special promotions. Okay, I guess that's that. And there's the research agreement. We can't get a new one with Pocatello, obviously. And we got a cannon. We will be getting dynamite in 2 turns. From the research agreement with Shaka. Barrage and barrage 2. Okay, so that's going to be 6 artillery units. That should be enough. That should be more than enough for now. And more improvements. We can get a few more improvements here. Do we have a few techs queued up? Oh yeah, I got electricity queued up. But I can't get started on Oxford just yet. Brandenburg Gate is available. Interesting. I could actually get Brandenburg Gate with a great engineer. That might be worth considering, especially if we go for autocracy. And I'm pretty sure I'll go for autocracy at this point. Is it worth using a great engineer for Brandenburg Gate though? Maybe. I think it is. It's a pretty damn good wonder. We could try to build it in 10 turns. The most likely civs to build it are militaristic ones, and Shaka is unlikely to have that tech right now. It's really tempting. If we could save a great engineer, that would be great. I would finish that archaeologist, but we could get it in 10 turns. Can we speed it up any? Well, not if I work the academies. Yep, 10 turns. I would have to stop working the academies. No, hold on. I think we can do this better, because the AI really can't maximize production because of the way production focus works. So let's lock all the good production tiles first, and then we'll get the food. 10 turns. Okay, we need 6 more food with 2 more dudes. Easy. That's 9 turns, so we did save 1 turn. The city will not grow, but that was really not the point. I could always remove a few specialists. If we could save another turn, it might be worth doing. Can we save another turn? Probably not, but we can try. Let's see, any more production tiles? Not really, well, the salt. We can save 1 more turn, alright, let's do it like this then. And we'll work all the specialist slots again once we finish the Brandenburg Gate. I hope I won't fail to build it by 1 turn. Salt. Yes, give me your gold. I don't care about the difference, this is fine. Modern era, alright. Really, how many techs does he have? 46. I mean, we're pretty close to modern era, so I guess that's not really a big surprise. There's the archaeologist. Which antiquities site do we want first? Probably this one, because that one has some food. Not that it really matters all that much. We want them all eventually. Yeah, except that worker is blocking the way at the moment. So, let's start some improvements. And 1 more turn to get dynamite, right? Yep. Or at least that research agreement should be enough to give us dynamite. We still need a few mines around Warsaw. I kind of want to get them for when we'll be switching the city to full production. This should be a mine. And, well, farm would be best here. Moscow could still use more food. Wine to Shaka ended. Okay then. I don't think he will buy any resources, will he? But I can buy the whales. 9 gold per turn. Alright, good. That's still +7 happiness. Okay, let's get dynamite already. No open borders for you. Well, I mean, if I plan to go autocracy, I might as well accept open borders with Polynesia. But I'm not doing it yet in case I change my mind. It's not final until we actually pick it. And technically, even after we pick autocracy, it's not final either. We can always switch, which I don't do very often, but it's an option. Alright. So, what else do we need around here? 1 more farm down here. And a few mines around Warsaw. And another farm near Moscow. And more mines near Moscow. We still need quite a few improvements, actually. Alright. Oh, 2 more turns to get dynamite. That's fine. No problem. Yes, I'm sure. And we can get started. On the landmark. Granary is done. We need universities. I might have to buy the universities, because I don't want to wait too long for Oxford. In fact, I kind of want to get started on Oxford already. Maybe after the factory or something like that. We don't have to build Oxford in Warsaw. Yeah, we could build it after the factory. The zoo can wait, I think. So that's 3 turns. Yeah, let's get started on a workshop instead. We can just buy 2 universities. That's what? Only a few turns worth of our income. How much is a university? 660 gold. Yeah, that's really not a problem. +1 pop. We should work the public school, I guess. I think we should work the public school slots in more cities. Let's just go through all our cities real quick. I will sacrifice some production, but I guess that's okay. I really do like that tile. Yep, let's keep working that one. Although we can speed up the city growth by 1 turn. I suppose that's worth it. Next. Yep. More science. This looks fine. Next. Moscow doesn't have a public school yet. And looks like that's it. 7 turns to get a Brandenburg Gate. I hope we get it, but we really should. I don't think Pakal or Pocatello will be prioritizing that wonder. Right, more gold. Because we clearly need more gold, right? I could wait 1 turn and get 240 gold. Might as well do that. How are the city-states doing? 89 in Ragusa. Just checking if we're about to lose alliance with any city-state. Ragusa is at 89. I'll probably have to give them some gold if I want to maintain that. But not yet. Aron to Shaka. I don't think he will buy it anymore. Or at least it doesn't look like it. Nope, he will not. Alright. That's fine. 1 more turn. And dynamite will be ours. Let's get the mines near Warsaw. There are quite a few hills that aren't improved. Do we still have a peace treaty with Theodora? Yes, we do. Also, we should buy open borders from Polynesia. Because I'll have to go through his territory to attack Theodora. I technically don't have to, but this would be a very narrow choke point if I didn't have open borders with him. Pakal entered modern era. 49 tax. And we're at 47 now. And oh, what? No, we don't want to go there. Alright, time for upgrades. That's going to be 90 gold per unit. Alright. You need to move. And I think that's all of them. We got 1 more in the garrison. And that's that. We got all the artillery. Now we just need to wait. Might be worth getting rifling. I mean, I'm not getting Oxford just yet anyway. We might as well go for rifling before we declare war on Theodora. Oh yeah, I can declare war already if I want to. It would be safer to wait for rifling. Yeah, these melee units would be so much stronger as riflemen. 5 turns isn't really a big deal. We can wait 5 turns. It's not like Polynesia will conquer Constantinople. Are they still at war? No, they are not at war anymore. Okay, that's good. That means he won't conquer Constantinople. If he was at war, I would probably not wait. More population. University? No, we're not building that manually. What about tile assignments? This looks fine, almost, but not really. I could grab one of these production tiles from Moscow. Yeah, I suppose we could, or we can focus on population for now. I just stole a tile. Okay, hold on. Not like this. This is going to be better. Okay, that's better. We need that city to grow faster. 6 population is not quite enough. Yep, looks good. And right, let's get the mines. And we'll wait a few more turns before going to war with Theodora. Still need to upgrade the pikemen. And the Janissary to the front or something. I could upgrade the crossbowmen, but I don't think I'm going to. They can get some more experience with +1 range, or I'll just use them as a garrison. It's not like I need their range damage when I got artillery. We'll just use them as garrison for that extra happiness. Okay, next. We got 1 more research agreement with Polynesia. in 2 turns, and we can get a new one once it triggers. Oh yeah, that research agreement will give us rifling, and then we can declare war. Ideology. Pakal went for order. How's his tourism? It's pretty high, but Polynesia is higher. Does anyone have a huge culture pool? I assume Pakal does. Okay, Pocatello has a bigger one, so we don't really have to worry about that. I think it's decided, we'll go for autocracy. I see no real reason to pick anything else at this point. More upgrades. That Lancer. Okay, let's stay inside our borders with these masked men because they need to upgrade. Well, I suppose I'll have to upgrade the Janissary as well. But he can go here. That still counts as our territory. Looking forward to this. This will likely be a fairly one-sided war. Oh, come on, Shaka. You're blocking my unit. How rude is that? He has no manners. More population, up to 15. Not bad. I still need to build a musicians guild somewhere. Possibly in Moscow. It should be a city with a garden, and I don't want it to be a Warsaw, because Warsaw doesn't really have enough population. 4 turns to finish Brandenburg Gate. Fingers crossed. I hope we'll get it. I'm just looking at assignments. Seems fine to me. We should get an armory after the factory. And let's explore a bit more. Two more turns. Is Theodora down to 2 cities? No, 3 cities. I don't see the third one. Probably somewhere around here. And there's rifling. Alright. Time to upgrade. And electricity is next. I hope we have some aluminum, but we have quite a lot of territory. Oh, he doesn't have the gold, but he will have the gold on the next turn. We can just wait. I still got that marble. We'll just wait a turn or two. Upgrades. How much is that going to cost us? 100 gold. Alright. Yeah, the Janissary kept his unique promotion. I just need to remember which unit it is. It's going to be tough to keep track. Upgrade, upgrade. I think that's all of them. We got one more in the garrison. And that's that. Who has the strongest army now? Still Shaka, even though he's behind in technology. Impis are just that good. But anyway, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.